Okay, welcome back. Today I'm doing a bit of a different video. I saw a TikTok of a Michael Jackson drill remix, and I thought I've seen like Blaccmass and that do drill remixes, and I thought I'd give that a shot, see what I can do. I might upload this as a TikTok depending on how good it sounds. But what I'll be doing today is I'll be taking Eye of the Tiger, you might be familiar with it, and turning it into a drill beat, or drill track I guess. So I've got the acapella here in the right BPM. I'll probably up the BPM, I'm not sure, we'll see. And I've got the chords on a Google Chrome tab, so I'll be referencing those in just a second. But that is pretty much the plan of attack. I'm just going to be putting drill piano chords underneath this, and then some drill drums with a heavy 808 and some 808 slides, and seeing what it turns out as. Depending on how good it sounds, might do some more in future, but I think it should be pretty fun. Without any further ado, I'm going to have a look at the chords and lay down a nice little drill piano underneath this a cappella. Okay, so I think I've got the chord progression down. I'll just play, well there's two of them I guess. I'll just go through them, but it's sort of getting a bit out of time. I'm gonna fix that up at some stage, but for now I'll just run you through the chords and then try and establish like a little drill sort of hi-hat and snare rhythm. So I'll just play these chords now. So that's a pretty basic one. Of course there's still inversions and stuff to do. I'll get to that once I start looking for the actual drill piano sound that I want to use, but here's the second chord progression. Again, it's probably a bit off because of these inversions, and I don't know about that one, but we'll see. Again, when I line it up a bit more and get the drums and stuff in, it'll make a lot more sense. That is why now I'm going to look for a drill hi-hat that I like, drill snare that I like, and try and get this drum pattern down. So it's very slow, 109 BPM, but here's what it's sounding like so far. I've used a hi-hat with a bit of like delay built in, just to sort of add a bit more texture to it because it's really bland right now. But now I think I'm going to look for the right drill piano sound and start chopping it up so that it's all in line. Okay, so I'm happy enough with this sound right now. I'll add some effects and stuff to it, but I do need to do some inversions, so I'll try and get onto that, and then I'll try and flesh out this drum pattern with kicks, perks, claps, open hats, all that good stuff. So I'll get onto that now. So just done some inversions here, moved some of these notes around up and down, added some root notes and added some reverb. Now I'm just going to get down to adding kicks and perks and all that good stuff to the drums. Okay, so this drum pattern is sounding quite atrocious because it's 109 BPM, so I think I'm going to bump up this BPM. It's in stretch, cool. Maybe 140. 135, we'll see. I'll play around with this BPM and see what we can come up with. Okay, so what I've done for these drums, changed up the hi-hat, of course the snare is there, added a kick, pretty basic sort of pattern, sort of falls where you'd expect it to. The crash, just on the one, and a clap sort of supporting that snare, and it's just there at the end, classic sort of drill thing. Rim shot, that's like leading into this second rim shot and then sort of closing up over here. So it hits there, this rim shot here goes, and then this clap goes, and then the snare goes, and then sort of brings it back to this rim shot with these two over here. That repeats, then okay, that rim shot, bit of a different one, this shaker perk thing, sort of after the snare, and then after the snare again, and then this is another sort of shaker that's sort of landing on some of these kicks. So altogether, pretty happy with that. Now I'm going to try and get a basic 808 pattern down. Okay, so for the 808 pattern, there is a lot going on. So this is for the second chord progression, like the main chorus one, but this is the intro. I'll just play it for you. I think I'll change up this section, but for now it's fine. Just some slides. So from nothing, from like a dead note to a full slide note, full velocity slide note. Sort of like a reversed sort of sweeping effect. Then some basic slide notes there, and then this thing, which is like chopping up one bar beat and then into quarter beats, and then like a little velocity ramp you can see here is ramping up. Oh, you can also pan each note like this, which I might actually do, just so it bounces around your head a little bit. And then just finally some more chopped up notes, so a couple notes there, and then slide notes. So that's one 808 pattern. The next one is this. So you've got slide notes here, little slide pattern, some notes here that sort of end a bit abruptly, which sort of adds a bit of rhythm. Then that thing again, that velocity ramp thing. More slide notes, more from a dead note to a normal slide note, and then from a normal note to a normal slide note. And some more slides, and then this sort of stutter effect. That sort of repeats over there. This actually has a different spot in the different or alternate 808 pattern. So I've got two of these. I've got pattern 6 and pattern 5. Pattern 5 has that d at the start and doesn't have it here, but pattern 6 does. So there, and then just a normal note at the start. That's the only difference between those two. I'm not sure which one I'll use. I might use both of them. We'll see. Moving on, got some more slide down, and then a pretty basic going up, and then a little chop there, and then slide from nothing to a full note, and then slide from a full note down. A lot going on, but I'm pretty happy with it. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to try and start structuring it out. I'll add a kick, so I'll just copy these notes and then like make a kick out of the important bits, but then I'll try structuring these drums out and trying to turn it into a full beat. I'm planning on adding another instrument to this melody, but right now I'm not too sure what that will be, so I think I'll just get started on a little bit of arrangement and see where that can take me. Okay, pretty happy with how this is getting along. Just got an intro with just the piano, and then 808, hi-hat, snare, crash, clap. Then most of it comes in, then some of it's taken out, and then this bit here. Yeah, I'll just mute that's got like no instruments apart from the kick and 808, and of course the piano, and then it sort of all comes in there. What I need is transitions and rises and all that good stuff, but that'll come later. What I'm going to focus on now is a bit of mixing, and then I'm going to look for a new sound to put in the melody. I'm thinking maybe a flute, maybe a guitar, maybe like a ethnic sort of string sound. Not too sure, we'll see. But after I do a little bit of leveling, mixing, that sort of stuff, I'll get onto that. Okay, so I spent a lot of time adding this flute sort of sound. It's got a halftime on it so for that drill effect, but it's pretty much just following notes in the chord and then just making its own little line. Got that going a bit throughout the track. Got a second one there just for like the chorus area. Bit of automation, so a tape stop just before the drop, I guess, and then a bit of reverb when it's talking about the eye of the tiger or whatever. Now, I also added some hats. Pretty happy with them. That's for the same time this happens in the 808. Now I think I'm gonna add some transitions and rises and all of that, and really just try and finish up this arrangement. Okay, so I think at this point I'm pretty much finished. I think this is going to be one of those beats that I sleep on. I'm not too sure how I'll feel about it tomorrow. It's pretty experimental in terms of the techniques and stuff I'm doing. Like, have a look how many rises and stuff I'm doing. I don't usually have too many. Then there's a bit of gated reverb, very 80s, thought I'd bring that back. But yeah. Overall, quite happy with this. What I've done since I last had a chat about my progress, just added some transitions here. Got rid of that tape stop. That was not, yeah, that's whatever. Changed this reverb up a little bit, and just a little bit of leveling. I think I might turn this into a TikTok. I might not. I might just sit on it, but it will definitely be linked down below the full track. I won't be able to play it, unfortunately, on YouTube because of copyright and all that, but there is a SoundCloud track linked down below for sure that you can listen to that on. That's going to be about it for today's video. That is a process of me turning an a cappella from a different genre into a drill beat. Just finding the right chords, laying like a little counter melody under that as well, and then going crazy with the 808s and those slides, and then just getting a basic little drill drum sound out of the drum sounds you've got. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.